Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Life changes as we know it. You do what you can, you just get through it. It's a mystery how people can get by on as little love as you and I. Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I tried to stay into outgrowing. Time changes people, we both know this. It's a change of season when the tide comes rolling in and you realize there's nothing there to begin. Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Oh, I'm counting roadblocks, you're counting crossroads. They were always there, but we never made a choice. It was never on the map, on this crooked road called life. It was never meant to be you and I. Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Tell me a lie. I wanna love and I want it now. Fake it away. Say it loud, I could believe somehow. We could be friends. We could be more if you wanted to. If you could stand being with someone who betrayed a few. Been wandering round and searching for a place to fall. There's a time for us, I know we could have it all. If you stay for a while, I will show you I can make the call. I know we could have it all. How many times will you deny before you break my heart? Out of my mind, out of time, I will be torn apart. Been wandering around and searching for a place to fall. There's a time for us.
tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows. And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose. Living in the moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter. An open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows. And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose. Living in the moment in my own balloon. I glide across the ground and over the ocean. And you can't force me down as long as I'm open. Like a rose that already found sunlight, the feeling grows. And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose. Living in the moment in my own balloon. Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason and a little bit of faith. everything's with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else bones will soon break. A new day is on the rise. The promises we make seem to be improvised. What can you do when you're head over heels in love? No need to fight, but it's keeping her up all through the night. No end in sight. If I'm lost along the way, if I wander off onto a different trail, will you forgive me if I fail when I'm lost and derailed? If I cry when I'm blue, if I cry alone when I am with you, will you forgive me if I do? If I cry when I'm blue, through wind and through rain, through trouble and pain, if ever my heart strain, will you pull me through like you always do when I am calling your name, when I am calling your name? If I'm wrong when you are right, if I'm only seeing things in black and white, will you forgive me tonight? If I'm wrong and you're right, through wind and through rain, through trouble and pain, if ever my heart strain, will you pull me through like you always do when I am calling your name? Through wind and through rain, through trouble and pain, if ever my heart strain, will you pull me through like you always do when I am calling your name, when I am calling your name? If I'm lost along the way, if you find me in a state of disarray, Will you hold on another day? If I'm lost along the way, if I'm lost along the way. I have a thing for darkness, but you can see with your mind. Even when I have my doubts, you say your love isn't blind. So I can give you shelter, but am I a part of your goals? Maybe none of it matters, 'cause I don't want to let go. I never meant to break a promise, I never meant to run away. But you know how to skip the madness, and I can only press replay whatever you see in me. I see times 1,000 in you. I hope you like the flowers. I know it's an old cliche. We'll never have all the answers, but we won't need them today. I never meant to break a promise, I never meant to run away. But you know how to skip the madness, and I can only press replay whatever you see in me. I see times 1,000 in you. I never meant to break a promise, I never meant to run away. But you know how to skip the madness, and I can only press replay whatever you see in me. I see times 1,000 in you.
He was born by the roadside in a broken down carriage, came into life on the run, found on the doorstep of a nearby orphanage. No one's son, no one's son. You'll never know him, he is the forgotten. His name is a word undone. You'll never know him, he is the forgotten. No one's son, no one's son. She had been born there in St. Bernadette, like brother and sister they were. Out of the two, she was always the strongest. No one stole
stay? Or won't you stay? Won't you stay? Tell me all your secrets, 'cause I already forgot. I need to be stronger for my weakness. Oh, you think that I'm strong, but I'm not. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Time races on, but I guess that we're not. A special bond, we came closer than we forgot. Yeah, we forgot. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay? Won't you stay?
Hey, are you listening to me? If you haven't, then you ought to be. I'm here to get this point across. I'll tell you why. It's just because I'm gonna break through to you. It's when the signs are all pointing true. If it's the last thing I'll ever do, I'm gonna break through to you. Hey, in 3 minutes time, I could turn the whole world around. My door's wide open now, come on in. Sit right down and let this show begin. I'm gonna break through to you. It's a fact, not a point of view. If it's the last thing I'll ever do, I'm gonna break through to you. I'm gonna break through to you.
you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Set out on the open road, same old place you always used to go when you were younger. We're speeding through a 50 song like your dad before you didn't even notice. The old man with the silver hair sitting in his rocking chair. Soon you'll be there. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's poison for you. Same old tune as you heard before you even knew the language. With every line it brought you back to where the summer never ended. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's poison for you.
side. You're part of the rainbow. It's your eyes. Now let it all show. Pave the way for the ones behind. Be the sun, not a great cloud. Stand out. I said, be the sun, not a great cloud. Stand out.
You said, let me tell you everything I've seen, friends I've made, and then you tell me how you've been. Look a little closer, it's been quite some time. You gotta let me know if I'm out of line. But there's some words that I just wanna hear you say, to put it all straight before this night turns into day, and then I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way. A bit naive and so eager to please. You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown. Your words echoing in every single bone. Underwater, so far out at sea, there's no cure for what you're telling me, and soon I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. Pain is not of the ordinary. Every time that I breathe, I can feel your worry. So I have to take my love and write a different story. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way.
used to meet. It's getting cold here in LA. I know it's only been 2 weeks. I can't eat, I'm losing sleep from missing you. On Sunday, I will make a brand new start. On Sunday, I will fix this broken heart. Maybe I to act when nothing's what it seems. And for a while, all I see is perfect shadows all around. And no, there's no room for one-track minds anymore. I'm reading on the book of my own life, and to a point the surface is alive. When I feel warm inside my stolen heart, I come to terms with making a new start. For a while, all I see is perfect shadows all around. And no, there's no room for one-track minds anymore. So much for me to do, so many things to prove. Don't feel like waiting anymore. The night is closing in, I'm bleeding through my skin, but I won't run away this time for sure. For a while, all I see is perfect shadows all around. And no, there's no room for one-track minds anymore.
Hello, Liza. How do you do? I'm writing you a letter. I hope it reaches you. I know it's been a long time since you heard from me. I'm still kicking around here in Tennessee. I heard you got a new place. I heard you got a new job. I heard you got a haircut, and it looks real nice. Are you ever lonely? Do you ever think of me? I heard you got a new man. I hope it treats you right. And before you toss this letter away, there's something that I've got to say. An aeroplane shooting across the sky can surely take your body to a new place for a while. But some things stay no matter where you go. Do you still love me, Liza, babe? Please tell me yes or no. When the world turns ugly, we turn inside. Try to find a good thing we can stand behind. All my friends tell me she's the one that got away, but you never left me. Like a ghost you stay. There's nothing else worth thinking of when you find the one you love. An aeroplane shooting across the sky can surely take your body to a new place for a while. but some things stay no matter where you go. Do you still love me, Liza, babe? Please tell me yes or no. Never felt a kind of love like this before. You took all the worries from my mind. Darling, please forgive me if I stay a little more. I can't look away from those brown eyes. And if we settle down, we don't have to settle down. Please don't be afraid of all the things that could go wrong. We can take our time and we may change our mind. But I can tell a good thing when a good thing comes along. Darling, tell me all about the dreams you had last night. You can be so restless in your sleep. I ain't going nowhere, all this feels so very right. When you find good love, it's the one that you should keep. And if we settle down, we don't have to settle down. Please don't be afraid of all the things that could go wrong. We can take our time, and we may change our mind. I can tell a good thing when a good thing comes along. If I ever hurt you, dear, oh, I apologize. Heaven knows I ain't no perfect man. I can't take another night without you by my side. Please come home as quickly as you can. And if we settle down, we don't have to settle down. Please don't be afraid of all the things that could go wrong. We could take our time, and we may change our mind. I can tell a good thing when a good thing comes along.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. projection of my old life faded. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted says were worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. Hey, keeps me alive. Oh, for as long as I remember.
I was sitting telling stories about the night I nearly filled my pockets up with gold. And I wish the same for you. I wish the same for you. And I had you there to hold me. It was good enough for them, 'cause I was lonely. And I was the only one. Yes, I was the only one. And it was easy for me. It was even easier for you. But you were all I could see, and I was just something for you to do.
So don't tell me you don't need me. You could kill me dead or murder me entirely, and that would not bother me. Believe me when I say that would not bother me. It was easy for me. It was even easier for you. But you were all I could see, and that was just something for you to do. But you were all I could see, yeah. That was just something for you to do. Something for you to do.
Fragile space in a single sail. White rocky island, you and I on the trail. Just us and the waves. No need to behave in the harbor of pine straw beds, tangerine tears, t-shirts laid out like our grief throughout the years. We say it all with bait on our lines. We rise and we fall along with the tide in the harbor of healing, all the feelings. Cedarwood hope, like a smoke in the air, glows on our skin and stays in our hair, worn out and sore. We camp on the shore of the harbor of healing, feeling all the feelings.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, even in my wildest dreams. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part looking at your castle. I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still afraid. I'm walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of. Past the copper statues of everyone you've ever loved. Lower down the bridge and let me in. Will you? You'll never get to know me from within. Will you? I will break the spell. You don't need that armor, even though you wear it well. Lower down the bridge and let me in. Will you? You'll never get to know me from within.
You better tell the truth real fast, and then we're probably done at last. 'Cause I got somewhere to be, and you're done deceiving me into thinking I couldn't do better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. You should have probably let me go, but you've got a porcelain ego, talking fast and punching low, making sure that there are no traces of thinking I could have done better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me.
phenomenon you talk about. I'm watching every move you make and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. Surrender to me, oh.
Sometimes I feel like you just
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now. But it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again. Have to get over you. I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again. I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time. Dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say, now looking at you. You keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could
we were told would never grow old here in Wichita. We were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start said we never grow apart, dear Wichita. You wanted me to know, never ever let you go, dear Wichita. Surrounded by colors, it's such a sight, watching all the lovers fall into the night. All the moods in a heartbeat, we're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet, starts to shake me do all we can. Winter turned to spring, I remember everything from Wichita. This town is on its knees, you know God is overseas, I'm telling ya. Oh, it's more to this than what you see. You know this town's got the best of me. Are we sure it's the last time? Sure that this is the last time. Oh, we were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city lights. And all the moods in a heartbeat, we're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet, starts to shake me through all we can. But we're caught in a landslide, so we stay up to the morning light. The tales we were told we would never grow old here in Wichita.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight and the color of the leaves in the
face the wind, always look beyond the setting sun. All the time you wasted here will never come again, if only some. True talent never shows. It's easier to fool the ones you know. But if you wanna see me there, just hold on to the notion of my heart. Will you ever sing out loud? Will faces start to turn to see who sang? I remember what you said the first time that I saw you in the band. Worn out and thrown away, taken off the tracks and led astray. There's still time to set things straight, a million ways to ease up on the hate. Will you ever sing out loud? Will faces start to turn to see who sang? I remember what you said the first time that I saw you in the band.
Standing at the door, I'm on the way. A million things I guess that I should say, but I am done. Yeah, I am done. Letting go of all my heavy load. I waited for the moment to unfold. Nobody's gonna make me feel I'm going down. Oh, I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. I stand up and take it as I go. I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stronger than ever. Faded, it's not a shade of mine. And all in all, I'm doing fine, doing alright.
Going back to my old hometown, picking up the years I leave behind. Getting in my car, I drive as memories fly by. Driving by the fields I used to run through, where you were chasing me. We were riding out under the bleachers when no one could see. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Moved a few times but ended up in Nashville. Tried to settle my restless soul. Got a job that felt like forever when I met you. You made me happy, we danced through the night. Life was music and I was your wife. Time flies and the years went by, still I tried. Oh, sweet memories of a town I loved, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Went for the dream, but I got lost. This house I leave is nothing like us. Chased happiness, ended up on a one-way street. We're leading nowhere, that's why I leave. Past the creek where we used to swim, jump the fence before the summer begins, and getting cool in the summer heat with you, my sweet. Sitting in the back of your car, wishing for this road to take us far. Now I've been away too long, I'm going home. Oh, sweet memories of a town I love, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one that got away? Sweet memories of the town I love, but oh, changed when you left. I keep on asking myself in my mind, were you the one? Were you the one? Always on my mind. Were you the one? Always there. Were you the one that got away?
Cold hand, frozen feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a gin and juice. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. I work hard every day, don't waste my time on yesterday. I never shy away from a good time. Coming on Friday. Friday night. I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't no stopping us from having fun. There ain't no cloud in sight. The future is looking bright. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. I've got my moves, I've got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Watch me use my witchcraft. I'm gonna use my witchcraft.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. You, when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this, being with you, it's like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes.
heart's racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you, it's like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. You know I want you close. Maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. Never-ending sunshine. We're going under, and there's nothing we can do. You've become me, and I've become you in this story. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest. The final hour before we let it go to rest. And in our story, in the story, if you make no promise, there's no regret. It's over by the time you finish your cigarette. We're so into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. We're dreaming about the past, but going under. We're going under. All for the better, we turn and walk away. All for the better, at least that's what they say. And now it's over, and now it's over. Wish we had done this, wish we had done that. Wait another minute and you're just a silhouette. So into blue skies, but we don't hear the thunder. Dreaming about the past.
outside us, leave 'em behind. Nightly scars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. We'll heal the broken parts. You walked this road before, found that unlocked door to the backstage of my heart. Try to run or walk away, let's figure out a way to stay. There's a way for us to rise above. We walked this road before, found that unlocked door to the backstage of my heart. Nightly scars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. We'll heal the broken parts. You walked this road before, found that unlocked door to the backstage of my heart. This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot, and he has the same effect on me. It's just something about the way that he's making me feel. My insides are out, I just wanna shout his name. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but I'm trying not to stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way. Move a little closer without letting him see. My hands are shaking from the urge of being with him. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip of myself. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run up through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way. This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot, and he has the same effect on me. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip on myself. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way.
Thank you for listening to our patriotic playlist. Patriot Country is here to reflect on the foundations of our great nation. For the next 20 minutes, we'll explore the values and history that keep our spirit alive. Imagine a nation born from revolution, built on principles of freedom and liberty. In 775, the Continental Army clashed with British forces, marking the beginning of America's fight for independence. George Washington led the charge, his strategic mind, for the colonies to victory in 1783. But as the young nation grew, so did its internal divisions. The Federalist vs. Anti-Federalist debates raged on, laying the groundwork for future conflicts. The Industrial Revolution transformed America, but it also widened economic disparities and racial tensions. By the early 20th century, a new struggle was brewing, the fight for civil rights. Thurgood Marshall argued before the Supreme Court in 1954, challenging segregation laws that had been entrenched for decades. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery bus in 1955, igniting a movement that would shake America's foundations. Martin Luther King Jr. stood at the forefront of nonviolent protest, his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech echoing through the streets of Washington, D.C. in 1963. As America struggled to reconcile its and present, another pivotal moment was unfolding on the battlefields of South Vietnam. The protests against the war grew louder, with figures like Jane Fonda and Muhammad Ali speaking out against America's involvement. The United States' tumultuous journey toward unity began in 1776, when American colonists declared independence from British rule. The Revolutionary War that followed saw pivotal battles, such as Saratoga and Yorktown, ultimately securing victory for the colonies. As the nation rebuilt itself, it was confronted with a new challenge at slavery. In the mid-19th century, abolitionists like William Lloyd Garrison argued against the morality of owning human beings. Harriet Tubman led hundreds of individuals in slave freedom through the Underground Railroad, while Frederick Douglass became a powerful voice for equality in the face of overwhelming opposition. The Civil War that raged from 1861 to 1865 marked a turning point in American history. The Emancipation Proclamation issued by President Abraham Lincoln freed all slaves in Confederate territory, paving the way to abolition of slavery nationwide. The tumultuous Revolutionary War laid at America's foundation for unity and equality. In the years following, the nation was forced to confront its dark legacy of slavery. A growing movement to end this injustice gained momentum in the early 19th century. Abolitionists, like William Lloyd Garrison, argued against owning another human being. Harriet Tubman led hundreds along a perilous journey through secret routes to freedom. Frederick Douglass became a powerful voice for equality, despite overwhelming opposition. The Civil War that followed marked a turning point in American history. President Abraham Lincoln's emancipation paved the way for nationwide abolition. The 19th century saw America's struggle with itself intensify as slavery continued to plague the nation. The Underground Railroad became a beacon of hope for those seeking freedom, and Harriet Tubman risked life and countless times to lead hundreds to safety. In the decades that followed, other courageous souls emerged to challenge the status quo. Frederick Douglass stood before roaring crowds, his powerful voice ringing out against injustice. In the aftermath of World War I, America was poised for greatness. The Roaring Twenties had brought unprecedented prosperity, but beneath the surface, warning signs were ignored. A market crash in 1929 worldwide. Investors lost millions and panic sent shockwave. Panic sold stocks, causing prices to plummet. Banks failed, taking savings with them. People lined up for soup kitchens and bread lines. Housing markets collapsed, leaving families homeless. Farmers struggled as crop failures mounted. Unemployment soared, a third of Americans out of work. The Great Depression had taken hold, ravaging the nation. President Herbert Hoover's inaction fueled desperation. Families sold possessions to make ends meet. Hope dwindled as promises went unkept. Then came Franklin D. Roosevelt with his New Deal vision. A fresh wave of optimism began to spread across America. Roosevelt proposed programs and policy savior. The Great Depression had finally found it. Depression had posed programs and Polly found its savior. With leadership, determination, and innovative solutions, FDR transformed a nation torn apart by despair. He ushered in an era of unprecedented social change. As America slowly rose from the ashes, its spirit renewed. It was 1932 when Franklin D. Roosevelt won his first presidential election of bold platform and hope for a better future. The New Deal. The deal, launched just months into office, would shake the foundations of American politics forever. Roosevelt's administration implemented an unprecedented array of programs, policies, and projects designed to revitalize the economy and lift millions out of poverty. From the establishment of Social Security jobs through infrastructure projects, FDR tackled America's most pressing problems head-on. The year 1935 brought a new level of hope with the passage of landmark legislation such as the National Industrial Recovery Act, providing relief for workers and consumers alike. The federal government began to intervene in key sectors, including agriculture, banking, and labor relations. The years passed. America slowly emerged from its economic darkness, rebuilding itself through FDR's leadership and vision. The Great Depression had a devastating impact on American society. Millions lost their life savings as stock prices plummeted. Unemployment soared to over 25%, leaving families struggling to make ends meet. Farmers watched in despair as the Dust Bowl ravaged the nation's heartland. Without adequate relief, the desperate turned to soup kitchens and shantytowns for sustenance. The economy teetered on the brink of collapse, with banks failing left and right. FDR faced a daunting task: saving an ailing nation from itself. In 1929, Black Tuesday marked the beginning of the Great Depression, triggering a global economic downturn that would soon engulf America. Panic set in as stock prices plummeted and businesses closed their doors. With no safety net to catch them, millions lost everything: homes, jobs, and even life savings. The once thriving factories stood idle, their workers reduced to waiting for the inevitable. In desperation, families turned to bread lines and soup kitchens for meals. Shantytowns sprouted up like weeds, housing those who'd lost all else. The rule of law crumbled as organized crime flourished in this new landscape. In 1780, a vision oversaw the Louisiana Purchase, oversawing 17 Thomas Jefferson Purchase. But before this monumental deal, American dreams were fueled by whispers of land beyond the Mississippi River. The westward call beckoned settlers and explorers to brave uncharted territories. For trappers like John Jacob Astor ventured into the unknown, forging paths for others to follow. As more Americans pushed with Native American tribes arose, conflicts and native rose, testing the nation's sense of identity. Fort Laramie marked a pivotal moment in relations between white settlers and native peoples. The Oregon Trail drew thousands who yearned for fertile land and economic opportunities. Stephen Douglas championed Manifest Destiny as he traveled from Missouri to California by rail. Meanwhile, John C. Fremont charted the unexplored landscapes of the American West. But tensions with Mexico simmered over territories like Texas and New Mexico. Racism and violence plagued many Native Americans along this treacherous journey westward. Westward expansion continued, but controversy surrounded its justification impact. As America burst into the modern era, debates about its growth intensified. As the 19th century gave way to a new era of industrialization and global influence, America's westward expansion became increasingly entwined with questions of identity and morality. The Homestead Act of 1862 promised land to settlers who would cultivate it for 5 years, but Native American tribes continued to face displacement and marginalization. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 connected the East Coast to the West, facilitating further westward migration. As Americans pushed beyond the Great Plains, conflicts with Native American nations intensified. The Sioux Wars of the late 1800s saw brutal battles over land and resources, while the reservation system was established to contain Native American populations. Meanwhile, John Wesley Powell led an expedition down the Colorado River in 1869, mapping its course through one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. His journey marked a turning point in the exploration of the American West, as scientists, explorers, and settlers began to realize the vastness and diversity of this new frontier. The discovery of gold at Deadwood in 1874 drew thousands to the Black Hills, sparking conflicts with Native Americans, who had long considered the area sacred. The lawless town thrived for a time before being brought under control by Sheriff Seth Bullock and Mayor Al Swearingen. As America entered the 20th century, its westward expansion seemed all but inedible, leaving many to wonder about the true cost of this drive boundless progress and opportunity. The Homestead Act of 1862 promised land to settlers who would cultivate it for 5 years. Native American tribes continued to face displacement and marginalization. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 connected the East Coast to the West, facilitating further westward migration. Conflicts with Native American nations intensified as Americans pushed beyond the Great Plains. The Sioux Wars of the late 1800s saw brutal battles over land and resources. A reservation system was established to contain Native American populations. John Wesley Powell led an expedition down the Colorado River in 1869, mapping its course through one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. In the mid-19th century, America stood on the cusp of a revolution. The concept was born out of necessity to bridge 2 vast continents. President Lincoln's vision took shape as Congress authorized funding in 1862. A monumental task awaited those who dared to embark. Thousands of workers set foot on uncharted terrain, their sweat and blood fueled by determination and dreams. Chinese, Irish, African Americans, and Europeans joined hands. Together they channeled progress through grit and perseverance. From the Mississippi River eastward, construction began anew. Then it traversed mountains, canyons, rivers to reach the West Coast shore too. Engineering feats like the Golden Spike marked key milestones along the way, tunneling deep into Earth, clearing paths for those who'd pave a brighter day. In 1869, after 5 long years of hard labor and endless strife, the Union Pacific met the Central Pacific Promontory Summit, Utah's lifeless plain. Golden Spike sealed their union, a binding force that changed America's face. For the first time since colonial days, East and West were joined by unifying space. This pivotal achievement rewrote history's map, enabling fast-paced communication, commerce, and migration like never before in scope. The nation winneth as trade routes, as train nut nest economic rebath unfolded, while unity fostered a sense of belonging for generations to be told. Yet controversy marked this groundbreaking feat, displacement, land seizure, Lanchet II. Compensating Native American tribes was a promise yet unkept, an unresolved wound that still lingers true. On May 10, 1869, America's history took its first deep breath, as the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad gave birth to a unified nation at length. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad began in Omaha, Nebraska in December 1863, with thousands of workers from diverse backgrounds and over 2,000 miles of track laid across 6 states. In 1867, Congress passed the Pacific Railway Acts, authorized the construction of a transcontinental route through Colorado Territory. A contest between Union Pacific and Central Pacific Railroads ensued, with each company vying for government contracts and claiming the right to build the most western portion of the line. Construction began in Omaha on December 2, 1863, where thousands of workers immigrants, Irish 3, Welsh immigrants, Chinese laborers, African Americans, and Native Americans among them, set out to lay over 2,000 miles of track across 6 states: Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Utah, Nevada, and Wyoming. The construction was led by Thomas Durant for Union Pacific and Leland Pacific. The workers Stanford faced treacherous terrain, extreme weather conditions, other conditions, and limited resources as they built the railroad through rugged mountains, dense forests, and arid deserts. In 1867, Congress passed the Pacific Railway Acts, which included a provision that required 1 mile of track to be set aside in each state for public use. As the construction neared its completion, rose between Union Pacific and Central Pacific over who would get to lay the last bicycle on December 7, 1863, signaling the beginning of this monumental achievement. In 1776, 13 colonies declared independence, and a new nation was born. The Continental Army faced overwhelming odds at Lexington and Concord in April of 1770. But they persevered. George Washington led his troops across the Delaware River on Christmas night of 1776, securing a crucial victory over Hessian forces. As years passed, the young American nation struggled to find its footing. The Whiskey Rebellion tested President George Washington's authority in 1794. The Louisiana Purchase doubled America's territory in 1803, and the Lewis and Clark expedition mapped out new lands in 1804-06. President Thomas Jefferson oversaw the construction of the iconic White House from 1787 to 1791. The War of 18 tested America's resolve against Great Britain once more. The Treaty of Ghent brought an end to hostilities in December of that same year. In July 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing 4 million enslaved Americans during the Civil War. As Reconstruction followed the devastation of war, President Andrew Johnson struggled to rebuild a nation torn apart. In 1865 and 1867, the Industrial Revolution transformed America's economy and society by the turn of the 20th century. The Wright brothers took to the skies for the first time on December 12, 1910. President Franklin D. Roosevelt led America through its darkest hour with his New Deal policies during World War II. In 1933-45, John Glenn became the first American to orbit Earth on February 2, 1961, marking a major milestone in space exploration. As America entered the space age, astronauts like Neil took till Armstrong giant strides for humanity with their historic moon landing on July 21st, 1969. From the tumultuous years of the American Revolution to the dawn of the space age, follow America's transformation from colonial outpost to global superpower through its most pivotal moments in modern history. The nation teetered on the brink of collapse after a brutal civil war that ravaged the land for two bloody years. The shattered remnants struggled to find stability under President Andrew Johnson's leadership, grappling with the monumental task of reconstruction in 1865-67. As the industrial engine roared to life, America's economy and society underwent a seismic shift by the turn of the 20th century. Innovation and progress fueled unprecedented growth, propelling the nation toward an era of unparalleled prosperity. The skies were forever changed on December 12, 1910, as Orville and Wilbur Wright took their first tentative steps into the unknown, soaring through the air with a machine that defied gravity. President Franklin D. Roosevelt stood tall in 1933-45, charting America's course through treacherous waters of economic despair and global conflict, steering his country toward a brighter future with his visionary New Deal policies. On February 2, 1961, John Glenn made history by becoming the first American to circle our planet, marking a triumphant milestone in space exploration that ignited a sense of wonder and awe. As America embarked on its maiden voyage into the cosmos, astronauts like Neil Armstrong boldly pursue the dreams on July 21, 1969, planting the stars and stripes firmly in the lunar soil, forever etching an indelible mark on human history. Forever Steve and Julie. Construction began in 1863, driven by two railroad visionaries, Leland Stanford and Mark Hopkins. They enlisted the help of thousands of workers from all walks of life, Chinese laborers, African-American soldiers, and European immigrants who endured grueling conditions to build the Transcontinental Railroad. The journey was long and arduous. Workers faced treacherous mountain passes, raging rivers, and blistering deserts in their quest for progress. In 1869, after nearly 6 years of backbreaking labor, the Central Pacific Railroad met up with the Union Pacific Railroad in Omaha, Nebraska, marking a historic moment that unified the East and West coasts. The Transcontinental Railroad brought unprecedented prosperity to America's economy. It expanded trade routes, created jobs, and boosted migration westward. As people traveled across this newly bridged land, they encountered new opportunities and challenges alike, forever changing the country's social fabric. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad was a massive undertaking that required innovative engineering solutions to overcome vast distances and harsh environments. The Union Pacific Railroad began construction in Omaha, Nebraska, while the Central Pacific Railroad started work in Sacramento, California. President Lincoln issued a proclamation on February 28, 1862, authorizing the use of federal funds for the project's development. In response to concerns about labor costs, Congress passed the Pacific Railway Act in 1864, which allowed private companies to claim land grants and establish franchises. To construct this remarkable feat of engineering, workers faced extreme temperatures, disease-ridden conditions, and treacherous terrain. Thousands of people from diverse backgrounds contributed their sweat, blood, and tears to complete the project on time. The journey was long and arduous. However, it paved a path for American progress and unity. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad brought immense economic benefits. As new trade routes were established, jobs multiplied, and commerce flourished across the nation. Many people believed that such an ambitious project could never be accomplished. The construction of the first section in Omaha was a slow start due to harsh weather conditions. In 1864, Congress passed an act allowing private companies to claim large land grant for the railroad's development. President rail legislation on April 62, 1862. Over 20,000 workers risked their lives each year to build and maintain the tracks. The project was plagued by disputes between labor leaders and union organizers who fought for fair wages and better working conditions.